Photography is the art of observation, not just the art of flicking a shutter. It's about savoring life, freezing fleeting moments, and capturing the humanity in everyday scenes. Sri B K Agrawal started his journey into photography at the tender age of 12 without any formal training and dedicated passionately to photographic services in the City of Destiny since 1994. Fellowship of India International Photography Council Lifetime Achievement Award from Academy of Visual Media, 800 pictures listing and 100 awards received in Newster at international exhibitions are few of the feathers in his cap. Now, I request Mr. Anvarpan sir to address the gathering and enlighten our Prakashites with few tips in photography and brief them about this year's World Photography League contest themes for the junior and senior categories and inspire the enthusiastic photographers with the nuances of his experience.
So you all take pictures? Yes. Good, good. So the theme of this year's contest is already all of you know? Yeah. For junior photography subjects? Yeah. And for seniors? That's right. Very good. So this is the 18th year non-stop. We are going to celebrate World Photography Day on 19th. And this is the 18th year without any interruption. We are arranging a contest for you all. Okay? Any of you have participated last year? Whoa. Quite a few. So you know all the rules, regulations, what to do. You have to submit your prints 8 by 10 size before the closing day. And the images, it should conform to the theme. So here we are just having an orientation for this thing. You should know what we expect from you for light and shade or for food or for zoo or the healthy snacks. Okay? So for children we have healthy snacks and zoo for junior, and for senior mother and child and light and shade. So we are going to start with healthy snacks. Does it come under healthy snacks? Oh, all of you know. Very good. So this snacks doesn't come under healthy food. We have to take pictures of healthy food. The reason why we have given this theme is that all of you will again know what is healthy for you, what is not healthy for you, and how to take picture of those untasteful subject tastefully or beautifully. Okay. So first slide what you saw was not healthy. These are called healthy food. And our subject is healthy snacks. We have to remember that. We have to take picture of snacks. Like these are 5 different snacks. They are arranged in a particular way so that it will look interesting. So when we are taking picture of snacks also, we have to arrange them in such a way, then we can, the arrangement will look nice and those pictures will be exhibited. Some of them may get awarded. So we will see what are ordinary pictures and what are going to be award-winning pictures, how we should take. Most of you, how many of you use SLR cameras, DSLRs? Very few, hardly 2-3. So that means all of you are going to take pictures with mobile phone, isn't it? Yeah. Wherever necessary, or you can ask me, I will tell you in what setting that picture is taking in mobile phone, so that when you are attempting that, use the same technique, you will get similar quality pictures. So whatever is generally cooked at home and served by our parents or your mom gives you are healthy. But our subject is snacks, not healthy food. So here rice, this is idli or rice, this is rice. So rice doesn't come under snacks. Okay? So rice, don't take picture of rice or meals. Take picture of snacks only. Idli dosa comes under snacks but not rice and chapati. So this comes under food photography. Means whether it is snacks, food, healthy or unhealthy, when we are taking that comes under food photography in the photography categories. And there are proper ways how to take it. Particularly and it is called still life photography because so still life photography, the arrangement is very important. The whole frame should be balanced properly. Like the corners, they have used, you can say these half plates, half packet. These are to balance the subject. Here the balance is the protein, the subject is the protein bar. But even if protein bar is the main subject, these other elements are used, that these are the products which goes into the bar to makes it healthy. But even if it is sold as a healthy snacks, it is not healthy for you. It is all gimmicks. So this is sold as healthy this thing, but not as healthy. Protein we can get from other sources. We have lot of other snacks from where we get protein. Next. Yeah, idli, you see, simple idli, but how it is arranged, that makes the picture different than an ordinary picture of idli. You have to remember this, how to arrange the subject, that it should look very tasteful, very delicious. The moment you see picture, a successful food photograph is that when you see a good food photograph, you must get water in your mouth and you must feel like eating it. Then it is a successful food photograph. So to make it look delicious and very attractive, you have to make arrangement. Okay? Yeah, fruits, they are also healthy. They are cut and mixed. Even you can take fruits without cooking also. We can eat directly. We can cut them into pieces and eat, or without cutting them into pieces also we can eat. So fruits, either cut fruits without cutting them. Both comes under healthy snacks. So you can, you see it is arranged in a diagonal fashion. It is called diagonal composition. Then the color balance, the volume, mass, it is arranged in such a way that the picture looks nice. So that you have to keep in mind the aesthetic sense of art while handling the subject to make the picture look interesting. Yes, you see same fruits like your kebab stick they have made. So they look more delicious and look different. So even this way also you can take picture to make them interesting. Yes, again different snacks, fruits and snacks. It is arranged in a particular way. Yeah, here you see same fruits and all. He has cut cross section way, dried it, arranged it in a particular way and taken. This will also be, but this is little more innovative. Nobody takes healthy snacks like this. So he has a different approach. Yeah, this is again very ordinary way of taking. This is how we eat. If we just take it like that, it doesn't look so interesting. As interesting like a picture where properly arrangement is made. Because our subject is weak, food. It doesn't look so good unless the presentation is good. So proper presentation or proper arrangement is very necessary in a food photograph. To make it look better, we are showing you how it has to be arranged. Same very ordinary way of taking food. And second thing, while taking food photograph, the food must look fresh. What happens, fruits, if you cut it and leave it for 10-15 minutes, it becomes dull. It loses its shine and it looks dull or stale, like a stale food. stale food will not look delicious. So in food photograph, to make the fruit, this thing delicious, we apply a coating of oil on that so that it will look shiny and fresh. So you cannot go to that length of garnishing your food, applying makeup on your food. But whenever you are using fruits or anything, like here, the food looks dull, doesn't look inviting, doesn't look tasty or delicious. So before the fruits or vegetables, whatever you are using, they become stale. If they are stale, wash them in water. Again, they will look fresh. So if it is fruits and all. You see, again, vegetable, fruits and eatables thing, how he has arranged in an interesting way, only to make it presentable. And whenever you are using fruits, buy fruits which doesn't have dent or marks or black spots and all. It should look fresh. Yes. Again, not so healthy food, but you see the arrangement. You can use even healthy food arranged in such a way, and he is pouring honey from the top of that. If you don't have honey to pour, even if you pour oil also, it will look like honey. Only thing, you cannot eat that afterwards, but you can use oil also. But arrangement is very important. Yeah, same thing, very regular thing in everybody's house, vada. So coconut will be there at home to make chutney. So you can arrange. Now please see here, our main subject is sharp, in focus, and the background is out of focus. Can anybody tell me how to throw the background out of focus? Yes, somebody stand up and tell me. Pardon? Very good. Good. So in your camera, you have a portrait mode. So what does that portrait mode do? It keeps the subject sharp and throws the background out of focus. If you have a different aperture control also in your portrait mode, select the smallest number. 1.4 will be the smallest number, then 2.8, then 3.5, 4, 5.6, like that. You select 2 or 2.8. So you will, if you select 1.4, what will happen? If this bada is in focus, this will become out of focus. But if you are selecting 2.8, this whole plate will be in focus, they will go out of focus. And if you have that portrait mode, in editing you can control this is called depth of field, or the zone of focus. How much area should be in focus, how much will go out of focus. That depends upon the aperture we have selected. So if in editing you can change the aperture and see whether your whole plate is in focus or not. Okay? So wherever you want to throw something out of focus, go for a smaller number of that is aperture should be small. Yeah. You see, the food I am not saying is healthy, but the arrangement is very good. It looks interesting, award winning. Okay, so you can use slices of fruits or anything in such a way and arrange in this way and take, they will look much better than an ordinary picture. Yeah, again the bakery items, not so healthy, but if they are homemade, they will be healthy. But you see the garnishing the photographer has done, how he has arranged the subject, and the garnishing he has done around to make the picture healthy and interesting. Again, you see how he has kept the fruits, arranged the fruits in such a way that they look interesting. You see, can you see the white spots in these grapes? If we wash them, it will not be there. So when we are taking picture, we must wash these spots because they use chemical preservatives and all. It looks, we get such stains. But if we wash them and keep, even this will also shine like this. Wash it and take picture. Yes, you see, how it is arrangement. This is how food photograph. Background is very important. So you can use different tablecloths in your house, or even you can use saris of your mother, or chatai, bamboo, anything you want to make it interesting. Like this is old wooden pieces. Actually, such texture laminates are available in the market. Paper rolls are also available. Very reasonable, 30 rupees, 40 rupees square feet. You can buy that and use it also. So, will it come in snacks? No, it is not cooked. You cannot eat it that way. So, anything which is ready to eat only, it is called snacks. We don't want the raw material for the snacks. Yes, this whether cooked, baked or not baked, we can eat. So this will come in snacks. Yes, this will come in snacks because pista, badam, cashew nut we can eat, whether they are fried, their salt is used or not used also, we can readily eat them. So this will come under healthy snacks. Yes, you can even use human being or only hand, only the expression along with the food, it is also accepted. You see, these leaves are used only as a garnishing thing to fill that area and to make it more interesting. Yeah, how the earlier Bada picture we have seen, it was treated or taken in a different way. This picture is taken in a arrangement is totally different. So the main subject, our hero, will be in focus and they will be out of focus. Yeah, this pasta to some extent not so harmful. You say how it is cooked. One thing you should remember in food photography, the food is never fully cooked. When we want to take picture, we generally, the moment it is fully cooked, the actual color is gone. It becomes dark brown or blackish. It doesn't look good. So always half cooked food is used for photography, in food photography. Again, not healthy. Not healthy, correct. Yes. So this is healthy food. Again, same food you have seen without garnishing, it was looking ordinary. Here it looks interesting. So they are going to take you to zoo to take pictures there. So our subject is zoo, not zoo animals only. So that means we not only take picture of animals there, we also take picture of people, tourists who have come to see zoo, their reactions, their behavior, what they should do, what they should not do. Like in food photography, we are trying to tell you not to eat unhealthy food. In zoo, we will be telling you what to do and what not to do. That also makes it interesting because photography is a tool to create awareness. Awareness of what we should do, how we should behave, how we should not behave. Both side, both the beauty side and the beast side, both we should show. Like when you take a child to the zoo, you see the excitement the moment they see the animal. But the excitement is well captured. But whether this picture is taken in a zoo or somewhere else, do we get any information? No. So this will not qualify for zoo photography. If we show it as a zoo photography, backside or somewhere, there should be something, some indication that it is taken in a zoo. Then only it will qualify for zoo photograph. Yeah. There are few animals who are very interesting to take picture. They make lot of very funny activities, very humorous activities and give beautiful expression and poses. So monkeys are one of them. You need little patience, wait near their enclosure, you take your mobile phone with little zoom, around 4x, 8x or 10x zoom. Otherwise, what will happen? The subject will be lost in the environment if the subject is very small. Our job is to make them the main subject in the picture. So they should look big, or they should fill the frame. So when to fill the frame, we must use zoom settings in our camera, whatever is the maximum zoom available. Otherwise also we can zoom slightly. Okay, so this is picture of monkey. Generally we get in zoo. Giraffe. You see how he has made faces. To get the entire giraffe, you will get lot of environment around. So only close up of the face of giraffe. Also, sometimes the tongue, like here the tongue has come out. Chimpanzee, they also make very very naughty faces and actions. So you can, if you can capture action like this, you will get award. Only chimpanzee is okay, only acceptance. But with an action like this, you will get an award. Next. Yeah. Like the tiger. Even if tiger is very rare to see in jungle, if the tiger is ordinary like this, it is a very ordinary picture. We should try to capture tiger in action, some interesting action. Like this. If you can capture a tiger like this, then yes, you in wildlife, patience is the first quality the photographer needs. Equipment is second. So unless you have patience, you go there or whatever you should click and move, you will never get good picture. You have to wait. And when the animals are active, just before they are given food, the moment they eat, they just sit down or they become inactive or they doze off, they go to sleep. So before food, when they are hungry, they are most active. So try to take picture when they are active. So you will get different actions. Yeah, you see what a funny face it has made. Next. So same tiger, you should not take just the tiger. Try to get a interesting expression from the tiger action to make a good picture. Next. Yeah, you will get lot of birds and owls there. You click or try to draw its attention, it will become curious and look at you, peep at you, you can click a picture. Yeah, you see, this is the flip side. Birds are thirsty. Like we are advised to keep water bowls around our house for thirsty birds so that they can get some water to drink. So you will find even in zoo birds who are thirsty. For them, for crows there is no enclosure. Nobody gives food or water to them. But even crows are also thirsty. So they come to quench their thirst inside the zoo enclosures. Will it qualify as a zoo picture? No. This is not zoo. It is taken on roads. So this is not a zoo picture. Yes. This is sometimes you find such incidents inside zoo also. Suddenly a monkey jumps out of his enclosure and the people are scared. Next. Yeah. I was telling you, they make nice faces, nice expressions. This fellow is so curious to see you. Yeah. There is birds enclosure and butterfly enclosure also. But you need a very powerful zoom to get close-ups like this. Try if you get a nest or the bird sitting close to you with your mobile phone also, you can try. You see, this is what a pitiable condition. There is a rope tied to him and tied to this. So this is called cruelty to animal. It happens outside. Generally in zoo they don't. But sometimes elephants, tigers, they are kept in such tight enclosures that the animals are feeling claustrophobic or uncomfortable. So such thing also we should take to highlight that the animals should not be kept in zoo in such conditions. It is a cruelty to those animals. They undergo lot of trauma. Monkey is eating ice cream. Some tourist has given ice cream to them. So we should not feed the animals in zoo with unnatural food. The food which is not their natural food. What they eat, we can give only that. So biscuits and ice creams to monkeys can make them look sick, make them even fall sick. So don't give food. Any such picture also you can take to show that these things should not be done in a zoo. We should not do this thing because we do not know what food is good for them, what is not good for them. So we should not try to, you will find boards all across the zoo, don't try to feed the animals for that reason. So don't try to feed them with something what they don't eat naturally. Yes, like this interesting moment you can get in a zoo. If you are lucky, when you visit the enclosure, you ask him when are you going to give them a bath. If it is within half an hour, 1 hour, again you come back, you tell them we are coming back, don't start bathing him. And go back and take pictures because this is summer, the animals also enjoy taking a shower. So you can take pictures there. Junior section, food and zoo. You are all clear what to take, what not to take?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from you about food? Yeah.
According to the fruit or according to the image, the thing will keep if it's light, the background should be dark, right?
Yes, he is right. Because in food photography, the food is our main subject. It should be clearly visible. If the food is bright or lighter in color, then use a darker background so that your food will be clearly visible. If the food is dark in color, go for a lighter background so that there will be contrast. If a dark fruit, if we are using dark background, it will merge with the background. With light color food, if we use light background, it will merge and it will not be clearly visible. Good question.
In the zoo, like when we are taking pictures, like there will be a bar for protection between the animals and us, so we can see the distance. If that bar comes in our photo, is it fine or we cannot keep it?
No, you see, let us say if our subject is dark, let's say elephant. Elephant is dark in color, chimpanzee is dark in color. If the subject is dark, they should come out dark. If we make them very bright, it will look unnatural. We have to wait and use a background so that our animal is clearly visible. And little bit in editing also we can make them bright or dark in editing. Even in mobile phone you can do little bit of editing. Yeah. So the first we are going for mother and child. You know, there is a very old saying, very very old, you all must have heard, that because God cannot be everywhere, the God created mother. So mother is like a God to all of us. It takes care. In nature, the role of mother and father is clearly defined. The father, whether it is animal kingdom, whether it is birds kingdom, or whether it is human being. Father, the law of nature is the father is the provider and protector. That means it earns, the male species earns and brings, and the house runs. He provides. He is a provider. Protector against enemies or against predators. They save their own children. So they are protector. And mother is the caretaker. So here the role of mother, they give love, they take care, but father maintains discipline and he provides. So we have to, when we are taking picture of mother and child, we have to show the bonding between mother, we have to try to show the love of mother for the child. That is the first thing we should try to show. Yeah. Whether they are, it is not that only educated mother they love their children. Even uneducated tribal women also equally love their children. You see, the beggar or a labor woman, how much she loves her child. A sophisticated woman also equally loves her child. So expression in the mother's face, mother's eyes, the body language, and particularly a happy child, wherever we want to show happiness, a happy child, the expression makes a lot of difference, makes a good picture stand out from an ordinary one. Yeah, you must have gone through this in your childhood. So this also is a symbol of love and care. This will not go under mother and child, but this is a family picture. When we are trying to say mother and child, it should be mother and child only. Whether it is animal, insect, birds or human being, it is only mother and child. This will not go in mother and child picture. Yes, this is a good mother and child picture with beautiful lighting. Use side lighting coming from your window, shoot in portrait mode so that background, and shoot tight so that there is no distraction in the background. And use lighter color dress, lighter color background, that is called, one is your dark tone and one is your high key pictures, light tone. Light tone picture, of course, because our skin color is not as bright, but still lighter color dresses, lighter color background makes the atmosphere light. You see, this is how the tribal ladies in Orissa or our Arku area, they carry their children wherever they go. So you see, this picture is not as interesting, it is simply a mother and child sitting. So without any action, like even Jew picture, we want the animal with some interesting action. Even in this, like, does it show that the mother is loving the child or any bonding or any affection? No, they are sitting like two strangers in a bus or train or on the road. So it doesn't show the bonding between them. No love is shown in the picture. So it is a weak pictures of mother and child. Like the symbol of mother and child, we keep hearing right from our childhood, Yashoda and Krishna. Isn't it? Mother and child means we hear only in our mythology about Yashoda and Krishna. So you see the lighting. Lighting makes it award winning, and the expressions, of course. See, so the child need not be awake. I don't know whether all of you will have a newborn child in your house. So you may not get this unless you go to hospital or somebody where there is a child born. You will not get this kind of, all of you may not get this kind of picture. Yes, it is not only human being, even animals, they love their children equally. Yes, so this shows the mother also works as a teacher at home. Mother has many roles. It is not only taking care and giving love. So they also teach the child. Like teaching cooking to the daughter. When suppose you are the only daughter, there is no siblings, you don't have a brother or sister, they are your friends. They play with you like your friend. You see, so they also serve the role of your friend. They are your doctor or nurse at the requirement. So they have so many roles. Mother has so many roles in your life. So even this is symbolic. Even if face is not there, the simple gesture of hands shows the love of mother. You see, the hardship for a mother, how much they care their children, that even a labor in such difficult in hot sun, they are carrying their child along with the weight on their head. This is sleeping child gives better picture. You see, this is showing that means against the explosion, population explosion or having too many children. Our earning, that one hand is limited. If there are so many people to eat, what will happen? Everybody will not get sufficient food. They will starve or malnourished. So we have to show having too many children are also not good. Will it go in mother and child? No, it is sister and brother. She is acting like a mother, dressed like a mother. So this will not go as mother and child. Yes. So this is grooming from childhood. Whether cooking or the household chores, the mother is teaching the child right from childhood. Yes, this time this is a little abstract and difficult subject for the seniors. So light and shade is different, light and shadow is different. You must clearly understand between light and shade and light and shadow. What is a shadow and when do we get a shadow? When there is a source of light and there is an obstruction in between, and because of the obstruction the shadow it creates. Yeah, here you see light is coming from behind, obstruction comes in it and the hand has thrown a shadow. So this comes under light and shadow. Here these hands have not shown any, the shadow is not visible. So this is light part and shade part. But there is no shadow in this. It will not come under light and shadow. Here light is coming, grills are there, it has thrown shadows. This will come under light and shadow. This will not come under light and shadow. So now the subject is clear to you. Let us see some pictures. Yeah, you see part of the building, there is a shade, a small area. So this will come under light and shadow. It is an interesting picture. We may get it for few minutes during the day, light coming through trees or other. There are suppose many buildings, from two buildings light is coming in. A part of the building only is lit. So that comes under light and shadow. Next. Here, when the light source is low, it throws long shadows. When light source is above, like daytime, early morning, late evening, we get long shadows. Midday, we get very small shadow. So the subject is abundantly available everywhere. Whether it is sunlight time or night time, there is a light, it has to throw shadows of every subject. Yes, you will get a lot of such things in park. There will be shadows of trees and buildings, light coming through doorways. Are you able to see? Not necessarily that whole subject should be there, but subject and the shadow is there. That is sufficient and makes it interesting. Yes, you see this. In the architecture, these things are throwing these shadows and a center of interest in the subject. It makes light and shadow picture. On the street, you can get these pictures. This is again silhouette pictures shooting against light. It is not throwing any shadow. So silhouette pictures doesn't come under light and shadow. Here, this picture is good, light and shadow, but there is no center of interest in this picture. Suppose there is a human being walking here or something kept here, means if we can keep a center of interest, this will become a better picture than ordinary. Earlier picture you have seen there was a human being in that. So that becomes the center of interest and makes the picture stronger. Here, this will again not fall in light and shadow category in the jungle. Yes, this will also not fall because it is only silhouette of the person. There is no shadow of him. Yeah, this is only part of our body, a muscular body. The muscles are throwing shadow, creating an abstract pattern. This is a creative picture. This will come under light and shadow. This will not come under light and shadow. It is again silhouette. On the table, light is falling, whether it is sunlight or you use a table lamp or you use your phone also to create a shadow. No problem. But this is light and shadow. This will also come, this is called uses of gobos in portrait photography. This also comes under light and shadow. Because between the light and the subject there is a pattern. Next. This is again silhouette picture, will not come under light and shadow. You have understood clearly what is light and shadow and mother and child. Mother and child, the bonding, the love or the care should be clearly visible. And in light and shadow, you have understood what is a shade and what is a shadow. Thank you.